going to talk about meditation much more, like tomorrow and day after tomorrow, in connection with the view. I'm not here to give you the meditation instructions, but just because we are touching the fourth point, we will just, out of necessity, we will have to talk about the meditation a little bit. Intellectually, of course. Okay.
I have two questions. The first is, as per our attachment to get enlightenment, sometimes make us, if it is also attachment, it also make us to be suffering. So, do you mean that we should continue this way to get enlightenment,
yes,
continue to practice, but we lose this expectation, like Milarepa said that
yes, use the soul. Use the soul.
But don't expect that we should clean, right? Will we attain it?
Okay. Again, I imagine 3 days in a row the similar questions. As long as you have the pain and the suffering, there's this drive to get out of the suffering. You have to get rid of the suffering, pain, and the cause of the suffering. Therefore, there's the path. Therefore, there's the antidote. Okay, let me put it this way. Okay, another way of answering now. This is kind of ironic. The Dharma, not as the truth, but as the path, the teaching. Do you know the path exists because there is a dualism, because there is a confusion, therefore there is a path. Once the path is gotten rid, the dualism or the confusion is finished, path is also finished. Not only is not necessary, it's also gone simultaneously. Okay. Meanwhile, wish to achieve that, wish to attain that enlightenment is necessary. Shantidika's quotation again. There's so many analogies like this. Okay. Let me give you this example. For instance, in the, I think it's the when you were in Avatamska. I think it is Avatamska. See, Buddha taught emptiness. For instance, like on the Borges Peak, he taught Prajana Paramita. But also Buddha taught within nature. And at glance you will see there are a little bit of a contradiction. One is totally non-existent and all of that. The moment the Buddha nature is taught, there is an element of something does exist. I mean, if you read the Uttara Tantra, very heavy words like it is unchanging, it is indestructible, the Buddha nature is almost like a Hindu's Atman. This is again, as I was telling you earlier, to cancel each other out? Because, okay, maybe I should not be using all this kind of inauspicious language like cancelling each other. I should use more holy language, such as union of the emptiness and the clarity. But actually, it actually means cancelling each other out. Did you know that? The sungjuk or the union is exactly cancelling each other out. It is purposely done, even the way we taught. In the Avatamskai, very beautiful example of a mother nursing a baby, and the doctor says milk is not good for this baby. So the mother applied something very bitter on her nipple, and then when next time the baby comes to try to drink, it tastes really bad and not good. So shies away. After a period of time, doctor says, oh, the baby now is enough of refraining from the milk. He has to drink milk. Now she has to win back the baby to her milk. So then she has really coached the baby to how, see, both are a trick. There is something bitter and trying to lure the baby. This is what the Buddha does. It's a game that they play.
Richard, you tell us that you sometimes pray that the football match should win, and then you can continue your Dharma way. So, if we are in the same situation that we so much attach something, that should we pray in the same way?
Yes, I think so.
But if we always do like that, because we have so many attachments, then I'm afraid that maybe we completely become a mundane person. I'm afraid of that.
If you pray hard that one way or another, that if this leads to the Dharma, I think it's still better than just not even praying. That's good. Just last. Okay.
Thank you, Vijay. I just seriously wonder if somebody has created a big mess and now all the followers are here trying to work towards their enlightenment. I wonder, why do we have to go through this to begin with, number one, and number two, why everybody is not come as enlightened and not to have to work in this manner where everybody is struggling to get information, trying to do practice, and so on and so forth. That's my first question.
Okay. At the beginning part, can you tell me if
I think everybody is quite informed in the sense like everybody has bodhicitta within themselves in a way. And my question is, why do we have to go through this? Like all the sanghas and the practitioners here trying to practice and reach to the enlightenment, and I see that there is a lot of work involved in here, rather than why not just we have an enlightenment to begin with and do something else rather than going through this.
Chandradeva has already answered that long answer. This is, it's like beggars sleeping on what was it? Some kind of source of treasure for a long time. Something like that. A blind person finding, that's mixing up with everything. Anyway, a beggar, really poor beggar. For whole generation of family sleeping on the bed, and underneath this bed there is a treasure mine. So even though it's there, doesn't help. You have to tap into it with this, into it. So if every if we are tapping into it, yeah, it's fine. Then that's good. But if we are not, then we have to.
So I guess this is the enlightenment package that everybody has to go through this, and the whole setup is like this, I guess.
Okay, your question sounds like this. Your question sounds like. Okay, kind of. Again, going back to the dream, because this is what the Buddhists use, the example. You are dreaming, right? You are suffering in the dream. In the dream, you are having nightmare. And then you are trying to get out of this suffering. In order to do that, you have to wake up. Your question to me sounds like, why do we have to wake up? And my answer is, because you have slept. If you haven't slept, then you don't have to wake up. So because you have slept, and not only that, you are dreaming, and a bad dream for that matter, and you are not liking it. If you like it, that's also fine. Then no need to do anything. But because you are hating it, you are really not enjoying this, and you really want to get out of this. And but intellectually we know it's just a dream, but that's not helping at all. Sometimes it frustrates you more. Just wake up.
Thank you.
Okay. My
last question to you. What would be your advice if I have Obama here and Ahmadinejad and Hu Jintao, and they are here in Kathmandu for a 10-day trekking, and now they are supposed to go on trekking, but after this trek they have to go back to their country and try to do things in their office. What would you be your advice to them to be successful and lead the people that they're supposed to lead in a meaningful way? Thank you.
Who was it? Obama? And who else?
Ahmadinejad and Hu Jintao.
I actually don't know what to say. Okay, just because you are. I will ask them to go inside a rocket and go to the space and watch the Earth. And this, I'm telling you, kind of is not really a joke, because I was told by somebody. In fact, in London, I think in Metropolitan, Natural History Museum, there is actually a simile of that. How astronauts, when they reach there, the other side, when they look at the Earth, and there's so many accounts that when you look from the other side, like we look at the moon, when you look from the other side to the moon, to the Earth, that it really, really makes you feel so sentimental and so like emotional and want to protect it, because it's so blue, and so this is where you live. And I was told by somebody that if the world leaders could at least go for an excursion for about a day, that it would really save the world. So I think I'll use this. I'll tell them that.